Hey everyone, Chantal and I really hope that you all had a great Easter weekend and that you felt the power and the presence of God like we did, even though we didn't get to gather together in person. As we are in this time, we have recognized that a year ago, our church was going through a time of major transition where my dad, Dave Edler, who had pastored our church so faithfully for 23 years, passed the leadership mantle off to both of us. And today, April 14th, marks exactly 1 year since we officially were installed as the senior pastors of Yakima Foursquare Church, which is crazy.
And even though the current state of our country, our state, and community looks so different than we ever could have expected, man, there's so much to celebrate from this past year. God has been so faithful, and we have seen God do incredible things. Yeah. When we first transitioned, I really felt the Lord say to us that we were the Joshua generation. God spoke to me the story of Moses and Joshua's transition to show me that God had called us for such a time as this, but that he had also sent incredible leaders before us to help pave the way.
Yeah, the word God spoke to us for this year, the year 2020, way before we ever knew something like this was going to happen, was the word risk. And we believe that God gave us this word because the word risk and the word faith are synonymous. You can't have one without the other. And we believe that he was challenging us to take a risk for the kingdom of God. And now, being 4 months into this year of risk, 2020, it's so clear that God knew exactly what he was going to do when he gave us that word. We are literally choosing faith and risk every day as we navigate pastoring this church during these uncertain times.
Yeah. So with that, we just want to say thank you so much for supporting us so well over the last year, for loving us, for loving our kids, for trusting us to speak into your lives, for saying yes to doing this with us. It is one of the greatest honors of our life to lead this church and love this community, and we could not do it without you.
Yeah, we love you all so much, and we miss you all so much. And this is 1 year in for the next 450 years that Chantal and I will be pastoring this church together. We're just gonna, break some of the record books. We're gonna live longer than anyone since the early days, the days of Methuselah. So we love you all. Be blessed this week, and remember, God is still active. He's still doing this stuff. Like, God is moving in incredible ways, and we're gonna continue to see that happen. So we love you. Be blessed.
Love you guys.